Hey team, what's going on? My name is Fictional and welcome back to another CS2 trade up video. And so today we are going to be finishing the Nothing to Knife series. And I know it has been a long time since I did the last one. However, we are here to finish it up today and get the knife that we've been trading up for. So in the last Nothing to Knife video, we finished off at a total of $42.42. And today I've got 4 super awesome trade ups that are just a bit under that price, and we're going to go ahead and get into it right away. If you would like to win this op duality, all you're going to have to do is stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can win. Alright, so for the first trade up contract, we have a Blue Rarity Fever Collection trade up. And so for these items, you're probably going to have to put in buy order for these or get them off a third-party marketplace so you can get them at the exact float and cost. And so what you're going to need is 10 Blue Rarity items from the Fever case at a 0.187 float or lower. These are all going to cost you about 8 cents a piece. This brings our average float to 0.187, of course, with the trade up cost being 80 cents. And the profitability here is 138% on Steam or 159% on a third-party marketplace. And our odds to profit here are 60%, with the Desert Eagle Serpent Strike being the best outcome and bringing us about 70 to 90 cents depending on where we sell. Next would be the Zeus Tosai, getting us about 65 to 90 cents, and same with the Galil AR Control. So let's go ahead and get into it, and let's not hope for the P90 or the Nova in 3, 2, 1, go. And we got the Nova. How unfortunate. This video is sponsored by csgo, one of the fastest growing skin websites with a ton of fun ways to get new upgraded skins. There are a ton of deposit methods such as skin deposit, credit card, or even cryptocurrency. csgo also offers instant withdrawal methods where you can withdraw crypto or choose from the vast amount of skins csgo has to offer from their inventory. By using my code Fictional, you can claim 3 free cases and a deposit bonus. You can do this on the deposit page or you can click my link in the description. There are a ton of things to do. I opened a 70% knife case and got a Huntsman knife case hardened in minimal wear condition for only about 1/4 of its original price. You can also play mines and even bet on esports. There's even a daily rakeback and daily reward system. Make sure to go ahead and check out csgo using my link in the description. Alrighty guys, for this next trade up contract, we have a light blue rarity trade up from the Boreal collection. And so what you're going to need for this is 10 light blue rarity items from the Boreal collection, of course, at a 0.2 float or lower, one of them being 0.199, etc., so that the desired outcomes can all be in minimal wear. And the average float comes out to be 0.199, etc., of course, with the trade-up cost being $4.50, and a profitability of 113% on Steam or 130% on a third-party marketplace. And our odds to profit here are only 40%. However, if we hit the AK-47 Winter Green, we profit about $7.50 to $10 depending on where we sell. Or if we get the USPS Tropical Breeze, we get about $1 to $2 depending on where we sell. Everything else, we lose about $1.50 to $2. So let's really hope for the AK Winter Green. I think it's such a cool skin. It's just so good in the game. I love the dark wood on it in comparison with the dark green. So it's awesome. Let's hope we get it in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, baby! We got the AK-47 Winter Green! Let's freaking go! That's so sick! Let's freaking go! Alright, so for the third trade-up contract, we have a Blue Rarity Ascent Collection trade-up. And so what you're going to need for this is 4 Blue Rarity items from the Ascent Collection, all at a 0.2 float or lower. And these are going to cost you about $3.31 a piece. Then you're going to need 6 Blue Rarity items from the Dust 2 Old Collection, all at a 0.2 float or lower, one of them being 0.199, etc. And these are going to cost you about 82 cents a piece. This will bring our average float to 0.199. With the trade-up cost being $18.16, with the profitability of 121% on Steam or 139% on a third-party marketplace. And our odds to profit here are 57.14%, with the AK-47 Midnight Laminate being our best outcome. If we hit it, we profit about $35 to $40, which is insane. We have a 28.57% chance to hit that. Same with the USPS Royal Guard. However, we only profit about $2.50 to $5.50. And then obviously we don't want to hit the Amber Fade P2000. However, if we do hit it, it might be useful for a future trade up. So let's go ahead and get into it and really hope for the Midnight Laminate. It is even cooler than the Winter Green. So let's go ahead and get into it, and let's hope for that AK in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom! We got it! Let's go! We also got the Midnight Laminate, dude! This is so sick! Oh my god, the profit here! Oh, that's so awesome, dude. That's so freaking cool. Alright, guys, and last but not least, we have our final trade-up contract of the video, which is a Blue Rarity Radiant Collection trade-up. And so, what you're going to need for this is 4 Blue Rarity items from the Radiant Collection, all at a 0.2 float or lower, and these are going to cost you about $3.45 a piece. Then you're going to need 6 Blue Rarity items from the Dust 2 Old Collection, all at a 0.2 float or lower, one of them being 0.199. And then these are going to cost you about 82 cents a piece as well. And this brings our average float to 0.199, of course, with the trade-up cost being $18.72, with a profitability of 120% on Steam or 138% on a third-party marketplace. Our odds to profit here are 66.67%, with the Desert Eagle Mulberry being our best outcome, which will profit about $17 to $23, depending on where we sell. The next best would be the M4A1S Glitched Paint, which would get us about $16.50 to $12 depending on where we sell, and then after that would be the USPS Bleeding Edge, giving us about $9 to $13 depending on where you sell. And obviously we do not want to see the Amber Fade again, however, would be nice for a future trade up. So let's go ahead and get into it and hope for one of the Radiant Collection items in 3, 2, 1, go. We got the Bleeding Edge! Okay, I don't know why I got scared for a second. It felt like it was coming up like too slow, but for a second I thought it was the P2K. I saw the pistol, but the Bleeding Edge is great. After doing all 4 of those trade ups, we ended up at a total of $104.49, and I came up with this because I was using the third-party calculations on the trade ups. So starting out from 42.42, we ended up profiting all the way up to $104.49 because I'm selling these on a third-party marketplace and buying off of one. So let's go ahead and get into showing you guys what I got. All right, guys, it is finally here. We got the knife that we traded up to from nothing to a knife. So let's go ahead and see it. And it's not that, but boom! There it is. A survival knife forest DD pad. We went from nothing to this, which is so freaking cool. And I love this knife. I love the animation. It is so freaking cool and fun. So happy about this. So yeah, we ended up buying that knife for $100 even. That gives us about $4.50 left to kind of do whatever with, potentially more trade ups. And yeah, we started from $10, which I classified as nothing just because you can get that amount in about 10 to 15 weeks worth of playing and getting your weekly care packages and whatnot, and just selling those on the market and starting out with that. So yeah, we ended up buying the knife for only $100 on CS Float, and we got a pretty awesome outcome out of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys would like to see a nothing to gloves. That'd be pretty fun. Alright guys, also just for some further proof to show that I actually did get this knife and it is the one I bought, here is the exact knife with the same exact float and pattern template, of course, as it showed on CS Float from the purchase I made. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this in game. Alright guys, and here we are on our little inspect workshop map, and so we've got the survival knife forest DD pad in our hands, and it looks so good with these gloves that I have. And yeah, this is the inspect animation on it. That's just one of them. I believe there's 2. And so there's the pull out animation. There's actually a fun one. Let's get it. There we go. That's the fun one. And yeah, that's the regular inspect animation, I believe. I believe the previous one was the rare. So yeah, this is super cool. I actually almost gave up on this. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I'm really glad I went back to it and got this super awesome knife. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If you would like to win this op duality, all you're gonna have to do is leave a like, comment down below, be subscribed, and make sure to have your Steam trade link in your YouTube bio so I can get this awesome skin sent over to you. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Alright guys, it is time for last video's giveaway for the Desert Eagle Trigger Discipline, I believe the stat track one. But yeah, 78 of you commented, and let's go ahead and pick a winner in 3, 2, 1, go. And we got Hope UK 25, who says, nice trade up video, my man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Hope UK was super awesome and had their trade link in their YouTube bio, so I'm going to go ahead and send this over to them. Alright, and we got that sent over. Thank you guys so much for watching and following me on this journey, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.